Solomon Ehigiator Arase may be the true definition of the popular saying that, police is your friend, if only you are a good character police officer. The former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Ehigiator Arase, apparently validated the aforesaid statement to be true when his death was announced on Sunday, August 31, 2025. The death sparked uncommon good words of condolences from many Nigerians. Unlike before, millions of Nigerians make negative comments against dead top government officials, but in the case of Arase, millions of Nigerians took to their social media pages and comment sections to say good things about the IGP that policed the Nigeria states between April 2015 and June 2016. Even human rights activists that always talk negative about the Nigeria police force, like Barrister Adiyanju Deji, was among the earliest mourners on Sunday to be at the residence of the late IGP to pay a condolence visit with a tribute, saying, "May the soul of former IGP Solomon Arase rest in peace. In my about 20 years of knowing him, he helped us get freedom for many student union leaders and comrades who were unlawfully detained. As IGP and after his retirement, we remained close and continued to seek his help whenever citizens' rights were abused. We also observed that many serving and retired police officers like DCP Olumiyiwa Adejobi had took to their personal social media accounts to tell the world how good Solomon Ehigiator Arase was during and after service. This, a Nigerian citizen by name Oluwaseun Odetayo took to the Nigeria Police Force Facebook comment section and said, "Hope the current IGP and all other AIGPs and DIGPs and all Nigeria Police Force officers are online and reading comments. Hopefully we would get something like this to be written for them too when their own time comes." President Bola Tinubu, in a statement signed by the presidential spokesperson, Bayo Onanuga, condoled with the Nigeria Police Force, NPF, over Solomon Ehigiator Arase, CFR, the 18th Indigenous Inspector General of Police, IGP, who died on Sunday at 69. President Tinubu commiserates with the family, friends and associates of the highly resourceful officer. Arase's reforms as IGP and later as chairman of the Police Service Commission brought lasting changes to the force. The President acknowledges the dedication of the former IGP to enhancing security in the country, through initiatives such as the Intelligence Response Team, the Complaint Response Unit, and safer highway patrols. Reflecting on Arase's laudable service to the country, President Tinubu remarks, "Arase served the police force meritoriously from 1981 to 2016. During his career, he led tactical, operational, and intelligence units, including United Nations peacekeeping in Namibia, the Commissioner of Police in Akwa Ibom, and the Principal Staff Officer to 3 IGPs. He was Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Force Intelligence Bureau, FIB, and Deputy Inspector General of Police, Force Criminal Investigation Department. After retirement, he continued to serve the nation in various public roles, including as chairman of the Police Service Commission and as head of the task force on implementing the Edo State Anti-Community Development Association law. His expertise extended to consultancy roles with the Office of the National Security Advisor, ONSA, the European Centre for Electoral Support, the Human Rights Centre at the University of Oslo, and as a member of the Committee on Prevention of Torture in Geneva, Switzerland. I pray for the peaceful repose of the soul of this dedicated security expert, whose experience and contributions will be deeply missed by our nation." Meanwhile, the Nigeria Police Force has opened a condolence register at the force headquarters, Abuja, for the revered former police chief, as senior officers and staff pay their respects. In honor of his memory, the police flag will fly at half-mast in all commands and formations nationwide, according to the Nigeria Police Authority. In a statement issued on Sunday, the Nigeria Police Force says it's deeply saddened to announce the passing of the 18th Indigenous Inspector General of Police of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and immediate past chairman of the Police Service Commission, IGP Solomon Ehigiator Arase, CFR, NPM, FDC, FCIA, retired, who died in the early hours of Sunday, August 31, 2025 at Cedar Crest Hospital, Abuja after a brief illness. The news of the passing of IGP Arase was officially communicated to IGP Kayode Ehigiator through his first son, Mr. Solomon Ozuboyan Arase, Jr., on Sunday. IGP Solomon Arase, born on the 21st of June, 1956, in Owen West Local Government of Edo State, attended Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where he earned his first degree in political science. He later obtained a bachelor's degree in law from the University of Benin, a master's degree in law from the University of Lagos and a PhD in public law from the Ambrose Ali University Ekpoma, Edo State. He was enlisted into the Nigeria Police Force on the 1st of December, 1981. During the course of his illustrious policing career, IGP Arase served in various capacities including Principal Staff Officer, PSO, to 3 IGPs between 2002 and 2008, Commissioner of Police in Akwa Ibom State, Pioneer Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Force Intelligence Bureau, FIB, and DIG Force Criminal Investigation Department, FCID, respectively. He was appointed the 18th Indigenous Inspector General of Police in April 2015 and retired on the 21st of June 2016. He was thereafter appointed the Chairman Police Service Commission on the 24th of January 2023 by late President Muhammadu Buhari, a post which he held until the 10th of June, 2024. He is also a Fellow of the Defense College and a member of the prestigious body of benches. During his tenure as the Inspector General of Police, he introduced major initiatives for the reform and improvement of the force, such as the Complaint Response Unit for swift responses to public complaints and adequate protection of citizens' rights. IGP Arase exemplified the highest standards of professionalism, bravery, and leadership, while his contributions to national security and police reform continue to resonate within the force and beyond. His passing is not just the culmination of a remarkable chapter but a moment of collective mourning of a man who served with pride and honor. Through the Solomon Ehigiator Arase Foundation, SEAF, he supported academic excellence by awarding scholarships to outstanding Nigerian students, with particular focus on children of deceased police officers and indigent students. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Ehigiator, PhD, NPM, while paying condolence visit to the family of the deceased IGP in Abuja today, extended heartfelt condolences on behalf of officers and men of the Nigeria Police Force, to the family, friends, and former colleagues of the late IGP Arase. IGP Kayode Ehigiator acknowledges the deep pain of this loss and prays for comfort, strength, and peace for all in this time of grief, while appreciating the contributions of the late police boss to police reforms and national security. The memory of late IGP Arase will forever remain etched in the heart of the force and the country he so faithfully served. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Signed, DCP Olumiyiwa Adejobi, the Force Public Relations Officer for the Inspector General of Police on the 31st of August 2025. Former Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, in a statement on Sunday, said, "I received with shock the news of the passing of our illustrious son, elder statesman, and patriot, Dr. Solomon Arase. His demise is a monumental loss, not only to his immediate family but to Edo State and the entire nation." Dr. Arase etched his name in history as the first Edo son to ascend to the exalted office of Inspector General of Police. He bore the distinction with uncommon dignity, and in that high office, he served Nigeria with integrity, courage, and exemplary professionalism. His career was a legacy of discipline, excellence, and the highest ideals of public service. In retirement, he did not retreat from service. With a deep sense of duty to his people, he continued to lend his wisdom and experience. I had the privilege of working closely with him when, as governor, I appointed him to chair the Edo State Private Property Protection Committee, ESPPPC. In that role, he confronted the decades-long menace of land grabbing with firmness and fairness, restoring order, sanity, and justice to our communities. Dr. Arase was much more than a public servant. He was a man of deep humanity, humble yet brilliant, firm yet compassionate, a leader whose life reflected his abiding belief in justice and the common good. His passing leaves a void that will be deeply felt across the nation. I extend heartfelt condolences to the Arase family, his friends, colleagues, the Nigeria police force, and indeed all Nigerians. May the Almighty grant us all the fortitude to bear this irreparable loss, and may his soul find eternal rest. Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Umo Eno said, "Yesterday, I received with shock and sadness the news of the passing of former Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, CFR. On behalf of the government and people of Akwa Ibom State, I extend my deepest condolences to his family, the Nigeria Police Force, friends, and associates. The late IGP Arase served our nation with distinction as the 18th Inspector General of Police, where he introduced critical reforms in intelligence gathering and crime prevention. He also served Akwa Ibom as Commissioner of Police with passion and contributed to the peace and security we enjoy today. Even in retirement, as Chairman of the Police Service Commission, he continued to serve our nation with commitment. May his soul rest in peace."
There must be consequences for crime.
Yes. So your word of advice to these young people?
I will want to appeal to the young ones out there that, you see, when you allow yourself to be used for the actualization of other people's dreams in such a negative way, you are doing a very big disservice to yourself and to the country. Violence is not a panacea to, problems. All of us will have problems, and we all try to struggle to make sure that, we are able to eke out a living. So I want to appeal to all the young men there. Whenever these guys, they call you out to come and, become destructive, you should also think that they have most of their children in the Ivy League schools, who are out there, doing their own thing too. So don't allow yourself to be used. There's always many tomorrows.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.